You know, there comes a time in the life of every company when the number of employees exceeds your ability as owner or manager to really know and trust them.
If you haven't had the time to carefully scrutinize every new hire you've made, you need to listen to this. You have a problem, and you probably can't depend on hiring methods that have evolved over the last 30 years. Over those 30 years, I've been observing the faults of this system. I've been shaking my head, but I've been developing solutions. I've looked at these problems from both an applicant's and a hiring manager's point of view. I'd like to talk about meaningful solutions to these problems in a free webinar. Now, the evidence that this hiring system doesn't work is clear. The Department of Labor indicates that fully a third of bankruptcies that occur in small businesses happen because of personnel problems. This, my friends, is a serious issue. According to a survey of over 20,000 participants reported in Fortune HR Executive and Industry Week, 46% of all new hires will leave their companies within the first 18 months of employment. So there's a 50-50 chance you've wasted a lot of time and resources on a new hire. Well, there are 5 phases of the hiring process that have major problems, and I'm going to talk about how to solve these problems in the webinar. Job descriptions are meaningless. I'll show you how to write a meaningful job description that will signal just what it takes to succeed in the job. Most job postings are a waste of money, time, and don't attract the best applicants. I'll show you how to avoid attracting unqualified applicants. Applicant information gathering systems reward good job getters, not good job performers. As far as I know, being able to write a good resume has never indicated top-notch job performance. First pass interviewing by HR recruiters usually reward resume fluff and interview bluff. HR and many recruiters play by rules that eliminate many of the best qualified applicants from the get-go, leaving your final candidate pool vulnerable to mishire or a failed search. They throw out the wheat with the chaff at the very beginning of the process. Reference checks are, at best, a reflection of the reference, not the applicant, and at worst, totally useless. That's because a really good and creative reference offering sincere praise says far less about the applicant than it does about the reference's ability to sing their praises. And you're not hiring the reference. Similarly, a really good applicant may enlist a really lousy reference letter writer. I'll show you how to get through this problem. My goal is to change the culture of hiring in this country, and I think you'll find great value in this webinar for doing just that. Type in your name and email address in the box on this page so I can confirm you're really you and put you on a webinar reminder list. If you can't make the live webinar or you don't want to be put on the reminder list, click the link below the form and we can make other arrangements to get you the info. Thanks for listening. I hope to meet you at the webinar.